Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful rainy day in Ohio?
It is beautiful though, right?
It is beautiful.
Because rain makes grass grow.
Absolutely. So we got something very unique that's going to be happening in this video. This is at the storage facility and it involves two of our customers, technically three of our customers, but two mainly. So a mom and daughter have a storage unit together. And this happened before we purchased the storage units back in December. The daughter changed units. So she went from a 10 by 10 to a 10 by 20 and didn't tell her mom that she did that. So her mom showed up to get into the unit and didn't realize that it was no longer her unit and couldn't get in. So she actually called a locksmith or somebody that cuts locks, and she started to cut the locks off of a unit. Well, then we get a call from her stating, hey, I had no idea that we switched units and I cut the locks on this unit and it's not my unit. We got 3/4 of the way between the other one, and my daughter called and said, Mom, that's not our unit anymore. So yeah, we kind of got a little bit of a mess on our hands, and customers do crazy things sometimes. I will say,
sure do.
Things that you can imagine, you'd be like, you know, that can never happen. It happens.
So we did reach out to the other customer that has the unit that they initially started to cut through the locks, and she was very understanding, and you know, the other lady was like, you know, I'll take care of anything you have to do to make this right with this other tenant. So this is what we're about to do. So
yeah,
let's just show them.
We got to go to the store though, because I don't have a cutoff wheel. And they made it 3/4 of the way. Supposedly, we haven't seen these yet. Yeah. But supposedly they made it 3/4 of the way through the second lock before they found out that it was no longer her unit. So we got to cut a lock off so that we can replace the locks, and then got to bill the other customer. So,
yeah.
Leah.
This is gonna be fun. Let's go.
Oh. 3.
Mm-hmm.
So what you gotta do? Change it off? Yeah. All right, guys. Pick my dad up. We're gonna get in here and get these babies cut off. She must have took that one.
Yeah, you can see they tried.
All right, gonna cut this baby off. What we're gonna do though, before we even gain access, just so we're safe, is we're gonna go ahead and put one of the new ones on this side, and then we'll take the other one off, so then there's no conflict of interest that anybody got in the unit or anything.
And another good reason why we're filming this is because we have video document that this is the steps that we took to cut this lock off for the tenant. So, and it shows that we're not getting in her unit whatsoever.
You must have bent that a little bit. All right, put that key in your pocket. So I've never done this, so this is going to be a learning curve for all of us. Bent that latch.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm going to try to stick right into their spot that they already started. All right, we're making some progress. See if I can get it from a different angle. Almost through. I'm trying not to damage the door, guys, if you can't tell. Almost there. Got it. Yeah. Money in the bank. Now we'll put the other lock on. Now they bent this piece, so probably gonna have to replace that, or at least bend it back. Let me see those vice grips real quick. I know I called them vice grips, they're pliers. Still a lot harder than you think. So I'm just going to replace that at another time, just because we are strapped for time. She'll still be able to gain access to it, I believe. Maybe not. Did we bring a hammer?
I'll have to look.
Alright guys, so when they bent it, they bent this latch, and I can't get this one to go back on without hitting. I've already tried smashing it, bending it, all the above.
Oh, shoot.
The hell?
I don't know what that was.
It smelled like hell. Alright, that's going to have to work. It's not perfect. We're just going to have to wait till a tenant's available to meet us down here. We're going to have to gain access to replace this whole mechanism here. So, it'll at least be secured. Unit secured. We do have to do some more maintenance here, but our job is done for now. All right, guys, so now we just called the tenant. She just lives right around the corner. She's gonna run over and take possession of her unit. We're gonna give her this third lock as well because these keys are universal, so they'll all go in together and she'll have her unit back and able to access it. We did tell her as well that we'll have to get back in here on another day when we basically have more time to change out that locking hatch. So as of right now, the customer that accidentally cut into the wrong unit is probably sitting at about 150 bucks. So $35 here, and then we're gonna have to change the latch, the locking handle as well, and then time. And then obviously we're gonna discount this tenant because it wasn't her fault. We have to give her a discount. So we're gonna roll her discount because it was not our fault or her fault. We're gonna roll that discount to that customer as well. So little mistake. Got it all taken care of. Everybody's happy.
Hopefully it's the last time this happens.
Probably not. Probably not. You get all kinds of things that happen, just little things, but it is what it is.
Mistakes. So.
As of right now, the storage facility is doing great. So if that's the worst thing we got to deal with, I'll be happy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm not going to show the tenant, but TQ's giving her her keys and also the other locks because the keys are universal. So just exchanging it here real quick, and yeah, gonna be moving on finally with the day.
And drilling a hole in the gas tank, and then they said, oh, by the way, don't try to fix yourself, you definitely have to take that to the mechanic.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think that one time someone get blown up from the sparks or something.
So that's why I was tripping, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, but we'll be in touch as far as getting the latch replaced and everything, but once we have a little more time, we'll get over there.
Okay.
We'll just connect and get that all taken care of, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that.
All right, guys, so the tenant was telling TQ, I guess there's a rash of kids, teenagers going around and taking people's gas out of their tanks. And so people started putting in the neighborhood that she's talking about, specific neighborhood, people started putting the locking gas caps on. Well, then the kids started taking a drill and drilling up through the gas tank and emptying the fuel.
Wouldn't that like a spark fly and the gas just kind of blow up or something?
Well, I mean, there's a couple things there. For one, I think they use a lot of like plastic style gas tanks anymore, or some kind of material like that. And also, depending on, I guess, what the bit was they were using, it wouldn't spark. So
Yeah, I guess, but
who knows? Just don't steal gas, kids.
no.
So we just had that conversation with the lady from the storage units about, you know, folks drilling people's gas cans and or gas tanks and stealing gas cans and all of that. And I look out and I'm like, is that one of my gas cans? So I'm over at my neighbor's house and it's not one of my gas cans, thank goodness. But it has definitely got at least probably half a can of gas. So I don't know if it is my neighbor's, but I didn't want it to sit here. It doesn't have one of those little caps on the back. I didn't want it to sit here and just leak all over their yard. I don't know how long it's been there. The spot's not really dead. So I'm gonna set it up here by their house a little bit, at least in the driveway. I don't need to go far. I know they do a lot of off-roading and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's theirs or somebody lost it coming down the road off a trailer or a truck, whatnot. But hey, it's probably got right now 15 bucks worth of gas, 10 bucks at least, I can know for a fact. But I just so happen to be coming out and I'm like, dude, did somebody take one of my gas cans off the trailer? Luckily, not mine. So do a good neighborly deed. I don't know if it's theirs or not, honestly, I don't. But let's get some work done. All right, guys, so we just had a tenant move out. Really good guy, was here a long time. He actually just found a unit closer to his new home. So he cleaned it out, but we're gonna make sure it's cleaned out, check it out, see if we need to message over to Steve and get him down here to paint. We have been waiting on one other unit as well because we had some maintenance stuff to get done over on that side as well. So we're gonna have Steve knock out both of these at the same time. So let's go over here, we'll check it out real quick. This is a 10 by 20. This is our biggest storage unit that we have available. Let's go ahead and do a quick blowout. So I have TQ fire me back up here in 1 second. So I wanted to point out real quick before we close this up, if TQ wants to come in here, these buildings are concrete block, okay? And then they wrap them in metal. So super secure buildings. But what we're doing, because it hasn't been done in so long, is we're actually coming in and we're repainting all of the back walls. We're probably the 5th owner over the 50, 70 years, whatever this place has been here since the 50s. So I don't know what all this stuff was. Maybe they had different unit sizes at one time, because these walls, you can move these walls for storage facilities to make units bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do. We could actually cut these in half if we wanted to and do 2 10 by 10s, put doors on that side if we wanted to. Not that we're going to, I just wanted to share that with you. So with that being said, we'll get Steve in here, let him paint this back wall. We'll fix any like the chips and stuff like up here in the cracks. I do want to say we found out that the bottom holes are weep holes, they call it, okay? So we're not going to fill those anymore. We're going to leave them open. And all that does is allow water to get out of the wall if it happens to get into the concrete block, so that it doesn't freeze and bust. And we don't have any freezing and busting, so we'll just do some small maintenance, repaint it, and this unit will be good to go. So within a day or two, we'll have it on the whole website, and it'll be ready to rock. If you guys don't know, we purchased this facility back in December 2021, and probably one of the best decisions I ever made. For the simple fact, it makes money and doesn't require us to be here very often, maybe once a week for 10-15 minutes, do some cleanup, spray some weeds, blow out a unit, do some maintenance on doors, yada yada yada, take a lock off, put a lock on. Very, very minimal you know, upkeep here for us to be here. With that being said, we are going to be doing some major upgrades here real soon. Probably gonna start up higher and then work our way down, but we haven't figured that all out yet. We're trying to get some fencing here as well, having a little bit of issues with that we didn't foresee. But with that being said, it is what it is. I can't complain. I think it's been a phenomenal investment for us and our family. And yeah, we're gonna continue making this place a better location and a safer location. Let's move on.
So we're wanting him to focus on his speed right now and take the time to follow the next pass with the next line. So he's going to finish this portion out. He'll probably have to double cut it. We are trying to take it down just a little lower.
on camera, you ain't making it. Do what?
I'm getting tan.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get burned up.
Well, other than I'm pale. The top part of my arm is pale.
Don't worry, that's gonna change soon, Lathan. Now that summer's finally here. So a crazy little video here for you guys. We got a ton of work done, but a mixture of the storage facility and some lawn care here for you. A unique situation with a tenant that we hope never happens again, but it is what it is. People are human and they make mistakes. As always, guys, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later.